nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two. Are you ready?
Welcome to Highway Wrestling. It is Takedown Tuesday.
It is. It is Tuesday.
We look, check it out. I'm sporting our new merch. Yeah.
So waiting on mine.
That's right. Get yours out to you soon. If you want a shirt, just send us a message. We'll get one out to you for a low price of. Well, we won't say the price on here because they are quite expensive because they're very limited edition. They're numbered for whenever I decide to number them. What's going on?
We're up to number 2.
Yeah, we've got more merch than we got videos.
I wouldn't say that. Maybe more merch than we do participants today.
That is absolutely for sure. We're definitely live on Facebook. We did not go live on YouTube today. We have 2 viewers right now. If you're in the chat right now, stop by, say hello, say something, whatever. Come say hi to Ricky's cat. Ricky's cat is a big, important part of this show. Has had definitely more appearances than Wyatt has. So we're definitely we're thinking about getting a cat cam. Sure.
We have to.
So
he tries to wiggle his way on the screen here, but I gotta keep him a little far away because he'll flex his paws on the mouse pad, and he ends up closing my screen down.
He actually, I type like a cat runs across the keyboard. So I totally agree. So we don't have a lot to go. We have a few topics to go over today. We're going to talk about Sheamus. We're going to talk about Eddie Kingston. We're going to talk about 2 releases that we did not get on Friday. One came after we were off the air, and one was during at some point that I totally flaked on. Can't believe I missed this one. We're going to talk about a little Matt Riddle for sure, and we're going to talk about Jade Cargill. So first, let's get a couple things out of the way. We're going to be here all week long. We got a lot of things planned. We got on Sunday, we got Wrestle Dream. Saturday is No Mercy, right? So this is NXT No Mercy. So we're going to be having videos released all week long. We're going to do our predictions. I will have my belt for the predictions because I am the current. I know, what is it called? I don't even know what it's called. IKMTYD champion. I know more than you do.
Apparently you don't. You don't even know what your own damn belt's called.
You're right. It's too many letters. I don't know what I was thinking when I had the belt created, but all I know is I created it that it fits my waist because that's where it's going to stay, and that's where it's been for a little while now. So
look out. The last time I checked the standings, you've got some people on your heels.
That's okay. Well, that's how it was last time, too. And I believe I wasn't in first place the whole time. But then, you know I do. I'm like the Packers. I like to make it look like I'm going to lose, and then I sneak up and take it from you.
At least you're not losing it in the championship round.
Nah, that's exactly right. All right.
Well, you don't have to worry about Tim catching you.
Oh no. He'll probably fall asleep or forget to put his card in for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right. First little bit of news: Sheamus injured.
Sheamus apparently has a really bad shoulder injury, and he's going to be out. They did not say when he had this injury occur or how long of a time he's going to be out. Sheamus, 46 years old. He is still searching to complete his Grand Slam legacy to get that IC title. The only belt missing from his resume. But yeah, right now we are Sheamusless in the WWE.
Because I'm Sheamus. So what's going to become of the Brawling Brutes? Are they just gonna run without Sheamus for now?
Well, they've been running separate anyway because hasn't Butch been doing that? What's that? The thing on NXT?
I did see the cup, the Heritage Cup.
Yeah, Heritage Cup. There you go.
Yeah, yep. I did see he was doing that. I believe on SmackDown him and Him and
Is he still with Ridge?
him and Ridge. I think they just tagged together on SmackDown on Friday. So now, did Ridge hurt Sheamus? Was that how it happened?
No, Sheamus's neck is still good. It's his shoulder.
Gotcha. Now, yeah, I believe
He must have landed on the side of his head and caught the shoulder instead of breaking his neck like Big E.
Gotcha. Well, I believe that that Ridge and Butch are in a feud right now with Pretty Deadly. Are they still doing that?
Yeah, but the one guy's been out.
Well, he's back. They've been shooting vignettes. I don't know if you saw their vignette on with the shake weight.
No, I did not see that one.
You got to check out the vignette that Pretty Deadly had. He's rehabbing with the shake weight.
Oh man, has he got his arm in that weird half shirt that he looks like he stole from Ezekiel Elliott?
I actually like the outfit. I like the outfit. So
I'm telling you, you got to think.
I can't pull it off.
You got to think for this weird gear, man. Am I seeing some future Jonathan Cross stuff happening? The half shirt with the sleeves and the peacock feathers.
I just half areola. Like I just want you to see the bottom of my nipples every time I raise my arms up. I just it is honestly it is if you don't look, if you're not a great wrestler, which I am not, I stink. As long as your gear looks good, people forget about how bad you are in the ring.
Yeah. I guess so.
So Sheamus is out. Is there a time limit on how long Shamo is out?
No, they did not announce it. They just said it was a really bad shoulder injury. So
okay. All right. Well, speedy recovery. 46 years old. I did not realize he was 46.
Yeah. He's been in the league for a while now.
Yeah, he has been around a long time, and as we know, being around a long time in the WWE doesn't always help, right?
Yeah.
You can ask Dolph that.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, all right, we got a new Eddie Kingston just signed a new contract.
4-year deal with AEW. I am happy to hear that. I like Eddie. He's starting to get his push with the Ring of Honor. He's the Ring of Honor World Champ. He's also the New Japan Strong Champ. And he is scheduled to face, who's he taking on at Wrestle Dream? Shibata?
Ciabatta? You mean the yogurt? The yogurt?
That's Chobani.
Oh, yeah. He's taking on Tony Schiavone at Russell. Is it Schiavone?
No, Chobani.
Oh, Chabroni.
Chibata.
Shibata. Shebang bang.
Shibata.
Aren't they prison chips?
I don't
That's
know.
Shebangs. That's whatever. Anyway, yeah, he's taking on Shibata for every belt.
It's just his 2 belts, I think. But
Yeah. So it's not for the pure championship. That's not involved.
nah.
All right. So what's that? What does that tell you about this upcoming match with Eddie? I guess if it's not for, I mean, it's almost a dead giveaway. If it's not for the strong title, I mean, I'm sorry. If Eddie puts every belt up, even the ones out of his closet, the ones that hold his pants up, if he puts those up, and Shibata is not putting up the pure championship, what does that tell you? I mean, I'm not a betting man, but I am the I know more than you champion, and this is a dead giveaway.
And I'm betting I'm putting all my points on Eddie Kingston and his fresh 4-year deal.
And his fresh 4-year deal
to retain. He's going to redeem these nuts.
Yeah, well, that's I did come up. You'll see it on Facebook. I got you a picture, buddy.
Nice.
So
I gotta get that shirt. Love that.
That's a great shirt. Yeah. So I would say if this was WWE and they just signed him to a 4-year deal, they would strip him of every title already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then make him work for the next 4 years till his contract was up. But no, this is Tony Khan. He takes care of his guys. This is in Seattle, right? This one's in Seattle, so it's not near New York.
Yes, it is in Seattle.
So yeah, I don't see Eddie losing his title yet. He just got it. So Eddie's they don't like to move that Ring of Honor championship around. Claudio had it for what, a year?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, had a long time. So Eddie just finished.
Unless Eddie beats up somebody in the locker room, slaps Sammy Guevara in the face again,
which is possible,
then he's not losing that belt.
Yeah, I don't see it either. We're pulling for Eddie right now. We like Eddie. We hoping he doesn't do anything stupid to screw it up. So,
Yeah,
so 4-year deal. I wish they started announcing numbers, like how much. You know,
exactly.
we're waiting on the Jade Cargill information. We know that she just signed today, which we'll get to here in a minute. So, so either way, maybe we come up with the numbers. We'll post them. So, congratulations to Eddie Kingston. Finally, he's 4-year deal. Got a home.
Yes,
Got a home.
exactly.
So, 2 releases from Friday. WWE was on the warpath and cutting everybody from here, from there. Let's check. Let me check. Actually, before we go, let me just check comments. 0 comments. A couple of people watching. No comments. Oh, no big deal. All right. So, one I missed. Dana Brooke, former 24/7 champion Dana Brooke, released by WWE now, is going to NXT, the Kiss of Death.
Yes, no, maybe. Depends on
Yeah.
who you are. I mean, Dana Brooke is not really anybody that was ever over. So, I mean, they tried putting her with Mandy Rose. That didn't work.
Yeah.
They moved her to NXT. That didn't work. I mean, some of these guys have had success down in NXT. I mean, look, Becky Lynch has just wrestled, 2 NXT matches, and she's already the NXT champion. So,
Correct.
obviously, Dana Brooke's character just sucks.
I don't think she's that. She's pretty athletic, right? She's pretty athletic. She used to be a weightlifting champion forever. She was kind of thicker, on the thick side, and she lost a ton of weight. Had some work done to her face and whatnot. Now, Dana's an attractive girl, so she didn't need a bunch of this stuff. But
athletic doesn't mean entertaining.
Exactly. She's never been that great in the ring. So she was around for I don't know how many years Dana Brooke's been around. She's been around a while. They put her with Scripps. What was the guy? It was Scripps, but wasn't she with that guy for a while? He's Scripps in NXT, but he was the wine guy, the guy that did all the flips, and he works for Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie. She had him with Reggie for a while, and I don't know. She just never found footing anywhere.
No.
So, but when I say, is this the Kiss of Death? Because Ali went to NXT, fairly good, right? Just like Dana. Dana's in a storyline here and there. Gone. Dolph Ziggler goes down to NXT, wins the title, loses the title, and gone.
Hasn't been seen since.
Yeah. Now Dana Brooke, the latest main roster person going down to NXT and gone. Should Becky be worried?
Nah, Becky definitely should not be worried. And you know who else should not be worried about going to NXT? Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom. Oh, there's another one. Well, he needs more mic time. Dom needs more mic time. So, but yeah, we missed Dana Brooke being released. There is a statement from Dana Brooke here. Let me see if I can pull it up. I have tried to wrap my head around this, and I've written so much and deleted it so many times because no words seem to fit. So here it goes. WWE has been my fairy tale and true love relationship. And I actually thought that was it was Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought that's who she was in love with. I started this first chapter of my fairy tale 10 years ago. Okay, there you go. She's with WWE for 10 years. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. This world was very brand new to me, and I was leaving things that I was very comfortable with. I questioned myself a lot, thinking, "Am I doing the right thing? Will I even be good at this?" Well, we got your answer there.
Yeah.
And I will regret everything I am leaving behind. My answer for those questions was quickly became no. I fell in love with WWE. I fell in love with wrestling, my family, away from home, and every single time I went out there to perform. I called it my drug of choice. There was no bigger rush or high in this world than performing in front of a WWE universe and fans all around the world. It was electrifying. Electrifying. I think she stole that from The Rock.
Must have.
Damn it.
She needed something to leech on to.
It wasn't the most electrifying girl in the company, though. With that being said, there was always moments where I wasn't happy with my performance, and I was missing my family and long lonely nights on the road. Just like a relation. Oh boy, this is long. Just like relationship, you have your best of times.
Longer than her career.
What's that?
Longer than her career.
We're getting there. I'm at the 8-year mark. Just like a relationship, you have the best of times and you have the worst of times. As years went forward, the business became me. I gave it my everything. It was my priority and my true love. Just like a fairy tale, things happen, and your world comes crashing down. That happened in 2017 when a tragedy happened and I lost a loved one. I had two directions. All right. I'm not going to continue to read this. Ashley Sabera, Dana Brooke, released from WWE. I'm not going to continue to read that because there's 17 more paragraphs. But
hey, Dana, I got 2 words for you.
See ya.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I don't know. Maybe she could be the opening act for Mandy Rose on OnlyFans. No.
Hey, there's simps out there that will pay for it.
Well, in all honesty, Dana Brooke was around for 10 years. That's almost unheard of with some of these wrestlers. I mean, they come, they go. She was not the greatest wrestler. She did improve over the years. And maybe that's why they sent her down to the Performance Center to get as much work as possible because she wasn't getting it on TV. So she stuck around that long. You got to give her props for that, even just to make it that far. Again, she was a weightlifter. That she said that was her gig. That was her thing. She's been around for a long time. So props to her. But we did miss that on Friday. So good luck to your future endeavors in AEW
or Impact.
I mean, I can almost see her go to Impact, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, she's definitely Impact. If she went to Impact, she'd probably be fourth on the Impact roster.
Well, they already got Trinity and Deonna Purrazzo.
Yep.
And they got a Slamovich, so I mean, you're not getting past that.
I would put her. Well, you know what? Maybe she drops to 5th. You got Slamovich, and you have what's her name? That's the weightlifter. Why am I forgetting her name right now? I'm the worst.
Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace. So I would put Jordan Grace above her. So yeah, she'd probably be 5th on that list. So we'll see. I mean, she's got 90 days. A lot of things. There's not how many pay-per-views are in December because a lot of these 90 day no compete clauses end in December.
They usually have one every month. I'm sure there is one. It's whatever they squeeze between Survivor Series and Royal Rumble, I think.
I'm talking about AEW or Impact.
Oh gotcha.
Their Ring of Honor is a final battle at the end of the year, so maybe we'll see her at Ring of Honor. She could go to Ring of Honor. Yeah. Work with those girls there. Teach them some bad habits. One name we didn't that came through after we were off the air on Friday was Matt Riddle. Now, normally
I didn't see that coming.
Normally, I don't want to shit on anybody or make fun of them losing their job because this is a tough time. This is all they know right now, and some of them don't have a future. Again, in the ring, right? Some of these guys aren't going to land on their feet again in a ring somewhere, or on their back, or however you want to put it. So I don't want to make fun of people, but I'm telling you, Matt Riddle. This guy
brought it on his damn self.
I have a hard time with people that are given the world and continue to shit on themselves.
Yep.
This guy could have been a huge deal in UFC, but he could not be high. Right? He's one of those guys, he just could not be high. Dana, what was his name?
Dana White.
Dana White came out recently and was saying this, just said that those exact words.
Yep.
He was getting $50,000 a fight. He was fighting 3 times a year, and every fight tested positive.
And he did the same thing in WWE. How many times was he suspended for wellness policy?
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of other things. I mean, we don't know every aspect of what he was, the wellness policy covered for him. I just know the guy's had the world, right? The guy's been in rehab. He's been in, he's this fucking last thing with the airport, saying to some police officer who had to probably frisk him, right, to make sure he wasn't carrying a weapon.
And because he looks stoned.
Right, because he's high as a kite. He didn't look. Matt Riddle.
Well,
he's got one of those true. What's the comedian you should be on Saturday? Jim Brewer. He's got Jim Brewer face. Like, he always looks high. He just always looks high. And they had to frisk him, or they had to do whatever and make sure he wasn't carrying any weapons. And he accused the officer of sexually molesting him. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know what he was being paid in WWE. I'm sure it was just as much. No, not just as much. More. He was getting more than he was getting. He could have been the biggest thing, one of the biggest things in WWE. And there was always glimpses, like when he was running with Randy.
That was probably one of his highest points was when.
I doubt that.
No pun intended. But yeah, that was probably one of his better times of his career was when he was with Randy Orton. I mean, he held the tag titles multiple times for a good bit of almost a year until Randy got hurt. Yeah.
There again, the sky was the limit for this guy. Like I don't ever think he would be in the main title picture ever. Intercontinental, yes,
he's a mid-card tag team guy.
Yeah,
I mean, he was a United States champion.
Yeah. For how long?
I don't know. Probably about the same time Theory had it.
Yeah. So there's
not
always
not long or nothing rememberable about it.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy, and I actually think there was something went down. That's why they ended up pulling it from him. So, again, the guy had the world by the balls and did not.
He swung his wiener at it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That was one of it. He loved to swing his arena around. He had issues with abuse with women and all kinds of issues. So the guy had the world by the balls. The RK Bro shirt was one of the top selling shirts while him and Randy were running. He was making money off of that. I don't know. There's certain guys that no matter what happens or what you give them, it's just not enough, and they don't know how to handle it. Matt Riddle was one of those guys.
Yep.
Yeah, he creeped everybody out. My girlfriend cannot stand him.
I'm not a big Riddle fan either. Never was.
Yeah, I actually liked him in NXT. I really thought that he had those matches where those ropeless matches. What were they called? Some kind of cage. They had it with that Thatcher guy.
That Raw Underground shit?
Well, no, but it wasn't Raw Underground. It was NXT, but it was like they had I can't remember what it's called right now, but they had it looked like a scaffolding above the ring or around the ring, but there was no ropes, and it was just like no holds barred type of match. And I think he had 1 or 2 of those, or maybe even 3, or maybe. No, I know he had one with that. You remember Thatcher?
I remember him, but I didn't watch a lot of NXT.
He had a really good one with him right before he moved up to WWE main roster. He had a real good match there. So again, he had the world by the balls, and now he is gone. So a lot of rumors with Matt Riddle,
and the merger with the TKO group with UFC and Dana White's input into it. Since they've got their history that this was inevitable.
Yeah. No, we knew this was coming. I think we even talked about on one of the videos that this was not going to turn out well for him regardless, because he is not there. the UFC was not a fan
No.
of Matt Riddle. So Matt Riddle, good luck with your future endeavors. Most likely, I would imagine this is going to be one of the top guys that ends up at on the main roster or on AEW.
Really, you think he's going there?
I think he will. I think he does. He's a big name. He's still a big name.
Yeah.
He's still a big name. So I can imagine that's where he's gonna end up. So
Tony Khan's swinging his wiener at him, or his wallet.
one or the other. Maybe knock that hat off Tony's head.
Jesus.
So, all right. Final topic. Jade Cargill finally signs today. She finally signs her contract. She multi-year deal. Don't know as of now. Don't know. Things are coming through. Tweets and all kinds of stuff are coming through. So we'll probably have more information after we go off. But as of now, we do not know what her contract is, but I know it's a multi-year deal, and it's for big money.
And they just showed her showing up at the Performance Center to sign that contract.
Right. So if she's showing up at the Performance Center to sign the contract, do we see her at No Mercy?
I would like to say it would be a good starting place for her. Get involved with Becky Lynch because they're having an Extreme Rules match, her and Stratton. It would be a good match to get her involved in right away. But the rumor is her going straight to the main roster. So is she going to go to Raw or is she going to go to SmackDown? Right now, if you look at the SmackDown side, you've got Io and Asuka basically battling. I don't really know what they got going on elsewhere. I wouldn't put her up against Io because Io just won the women's undisputed championship or whatever the hell they call it. So if they put her on Raw, and you've got a big girl feud going now between Raquel, Mommy, and Nia Jax. So do you put her in that?
I don't. It's really not WWE's MO. I mean, I know they've done it before. They did it with Paige when she first came up. They threw her right in but there was an issue there. Punk's woman was leaving, so
Yeah.
and that's why they did that. But that's not really their MO to throw them right to have them show up and win a title like that. So I can't imagine they're going to put her in a feud like that.
It's got to be NXT's got to be the perfect route for her right now because you don't want to keep Becky down there for long. She's holding that title. If you want her to come in and just take over, basically NXT's where she needs to start.
Yeah, I would almost bring her in NXT and do that for a month. Do it to the next pay-per-view. Let Jade and Tiffany, and I mean Tiffany's already said bring Jade on, bring her on, which I think would be a great match.
Yeah,
honestly,
I absolutely agree.
It's the real thing.
I agree with what Scotty I think said it on her last show, or maybe it was the show before that when we were discussing Jade. You bring her in, start her on NXT, let her have a pretty good dominant run leading to the Royal Rumble. And then when you have NXT wrestlers in the Rumble, you bring her in and give her a really strong Rumble showing, and then that projects her into the main roster.
Yeah, I think she's the next big thing. So we're gonna see what they do with her. I mean, they're gonna want her get her out there sooner than later. So I don't think they're gonna hide her for a month. I think she shows up this weekend at some point, this weekend or next weekend.
Yeah,
because the following weekend is
Fastlane is on the 7th.
Right. So. Anyway, maybe we get Becky wins this weekend. I think she's facing Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton in an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah, maybe we get at the next pay-per-view we get Jade versus Becky on the main roster for the NXT title.
Maybe maybe like I said, she could show up. It's an Extreme Rules match. It's obviously no disqualification. She could show up. I would hope for the booking point that they don't do it where she comes in and just beats the absolute piss out of both women, and it ends up a no contest. But I mean, we've seen WWE do dumber things with the booking.
Right.
But yeah, honestly, NXT's where she should start right now, and getting the belt off of Becky to put her back to the main roster would be the first move, and let Jade go at it with Tiffany Stratton for a bit.
Yeah. So we'll find out. We're gonna find out this weekend one way or another. Let's check out the comments. Oh, Randy Chris says Riddle's going to end up at ATCW. Jonathan Cross is going to whip his ass. I mean, it's very possible. I am a badass.
Jeremy Stone won't. We know that.
Ooh, can you imagine Jeremy Stone versus Matt Riddle?
That sounds like
two junkies.
Yeah, that would be like Cheech and Chong in a fucking smoke out with Willie Nelson.
Whatever. He'll win. Listen, if Riddle would end up at ATCW, guess who's booking him to lose?
Your girl.
He's losing to everybody.
Yeah.
He's going to lose to everybody.
I could see Jesse jumping up in the ring and kicking him in the dick.
She'll probably just call the police. Probably just call the police because she's not a big fan. So, I just realized we've been sitting here live for what? I don't know. How long we've been live here? 30 minutes. I never hit start recording. Not one time hit start recording. That's okay. Look at you. Facebook is getting their own little treat today, just for the Facebook people.
Jesus, dude.
Perfect.
It's because it's Tuesday.
That's right. That's because it's Tuesday. Takedown Tuesday. All right. Well, that's good doing. That's good doing here for Hardway.
Took it down off all of our other vices right now. Those poor YouTube subscribers didn't get to see a thing.
That's right. I think I can still pull the video though. So.
Hopefully.
That's gonna do it here for Hardway. We'll be back later on this week. We're gonna do our predictions. We're gonna do our predictions for No Mercy. We're gonna do our predictions for what is it
Wrestle Dream.
Wrestle Dream, which is weird. Maybe we'll have more information on TK or Tony Khan, TK buying New Japan. Ooh.
I mean, they're already partnered up pretty good. So, I mean, why not?
Yeah. Is TK buying every wrestling organization?
He's trying to buy everything. It's like Monopoly. He's trying to buy everything Vince can't get right now or get into.
Gotcha. We should probably get into that too. Vince might be on the outs. Maybe we'll get into that too.
Oh,
yeah.
Boy.
All right. Well, make sure you go like and subscribe. I know you're not going to see this on YouTube right now, but make sure you go like and subscribe.
You can see all of our other stuff on YouTube, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We go to all. We're on every podcasting platform. Just got something sent by Scotty. What is this? Oh, Jesus. Scotty's always finding toys. Always finding toys.
You idiot! You didn't hit record.
Yeah. Why does it look like a beach bum trying to not go here? Anyway. All right, yeah, make sure you catch us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Play-Doh. I mean, whatever. We're on it all. You know, any kind of podcasting network or any kind of podcasting platform, you will be able to find us. Please go give us a like and hit that thumbs up button. Give us a review. Whatever.
Come see Mr. Puffers.
Yeah, Mr. Puffers. I'm getting a puffer cam. I swear to you, I'm getting a puffer cam. You don't have another laptop laying around there, do you?
No, you don't want to get the cam when he goes to the crapper.
Well, we'll put it right in the kitty box. We'll put it right underneath the litter.
Yeah, when he goes to take a Jeremy Stone.
Ouch. Ouch. You can actually hear him land on the ground.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He's big. He's fat.
All right, well, that's going to do it. We will be back later on in the week, and we'll see you next time.
On the hard way.